In other news, Indigenous representatives from several Brazilian communities say that they took part in the storming of the Cop30 climate summit venue to draw authorities' attention to their demands. Well, the protest happened on Tuesday when dozens of Indigenous demonstrators forced their way into the Cop30 site and clashed with security guards at the entrance, calling for stronger climate action and forest protection. A day later on Wednesday, 4 leaders from the WION, Metapu and Tubinamba communities spoke at a press conference, saying they had been excluded from the UN negotiations and wanted their voices heard.
It was an attempt to get the attention of the government and the UN that are in this space. The only moment the Ministry of Indigenous Peoples contacted me was to ask where I was and to say they needed to talk and calm down because they knew there was going to be an attempt to invade Cop30 because we're not in the Cop30 space where our relatives are, and we need another space.
Vandalism doesn't come here to discuss and debate with you things that could contribute and even teach this government how to govern. I've been talking about management for a long time, so if you consider that, if everything you're talking about here is to be deemed vandalism, I no longer know what vandalism is. I no longer know what it means to have the standing to discuss and debate public administration.
They aren't the least bit concerned about the lower Tapajos. They aren't concerned about our struggle. What they say is that we're against the government. On the contrary, we're not against the government. We need the government with us, but it must be honest with everyone.
By midweek, delegates had resumed discussions on actions, policies and finance for tackling climate change in a calmer atmosphere. The reopening of the venue was slightly delayed to repair damage at the entrance which was caused by the clash. The United Nations said that 2 security guards sustained minor injuries. Security measures have been since returned to normal with only small adjustments to baggage checks.